So in this video, I'll go over how to build an actual application form that reduces friction, gets you to ask more questions, and filter out the people who are not qualified to work with you. So in for this video, I'll go over an example application that I'm building for a lending company, the type of companies that help small to medium sized businesses with funds to purchase equipment, etc. So stuff like that. And I'll go over how I am building their form so you can do the same for your business. So the type of forms we build are called flow state application. So what I mean by that is that most businesses try to run ads and they send people to a form that has only three fields. First is the name, second is the email, and third is the phone number. And then wonder why they are getting spam calls or people who are completely not interested in their service and they are booking a calls with them and wasting their time. So this form does two things. First of all, it reduces the friction to enter their details, and second of all, it filters out the people who are not a fit to work with you in the first place. Every button gets clicked instantly because there is so less keyboard typing required for them, the leads, to fill out this application. So the first question we usually ask in our forms is that, are you target looking for service? So and then we just put two options there, either it's yes or no. So the person who clicks yes will be shown the next questions and so on. And the person who clicks no will get disqualified or sent to your YouTube to learn more about you and everything else. So first question should be this. And the second question should be related to your business, and it depends on the offer and everything, as this is a very low friction question to answer because they are not entering their details and neither of that. So is they are just clicking how much money do they want. So the first we will enter here is, for example, 2K to 5K, and the next will be around 5K to 10K, 10K to 30K, and 30K to 100K, something like that. It depends on your offer. For example, your firm only funds at most 100K, so this will be how your form will look like. After these low friction questions, they entered flow state of answering the application, and they are biased towards completing this application fully. So after this we will add name, so it will be short text and they will enter it here. After that we will ask them their email. The reason we are asking email before the phone number is because people treat phone as more personal thing than email. So we have observed that if we most of for most of our clients we don't enter phone numbers in our applications, but for some businesses that need phone numbers to dial the leads, etc., we usually enter it after the email because obviously it's a more personal thing and people don't want to get called all day by marketing agencies. So after the email address, we will add the phone number. And after the phone number is added, we add partial submission point. After purchasing the type of plan, we will add partial submission. For example, someone enters their phone number and don't want to answer the next question because they are other type of questions. So we add a partial submission point. So the lead gets routed to a CRM as partial. So we can call them and ask why they didn't fill the application fully. After the partial submission, we will ask another question. So after the partial submission, we can put at most four questions and not more than that. So for this offer, it will be around what is their monthly income. If they doesn't qualify because below 10,000 will not be a good choice, they will be redirected again to disqualification page, and these will numbers will get routed back to CRM. And the last thing is credit rating. It's important for a landing business, so we included this. This was for demonstration purposes. So yeah, that's how its application forms are made. So to first filter out the people who are not a fit to work with, and second, get as much information as we can without asking for their personal information upfront. Because when we ask directly what's their name, what's their phone number, people don't respond to stranger asking them. But once they answer the first question, they are biased to fill the form and they end up giving their information to us. So if you are a business owner that needs someone to run their ads and book them 20 to 40 qualified calls every month with the people that you actually want to work with, you can book a call below with me and I'll be happy to help.